Good afternoon, sports fans. This is Howard Cosell reporting from the fantasy sports mecca of the universe, and here with me is the coach that was fired.
A Houston nut.
The coach that was fired to commentate on the outstanding week that was fayark fantasy football. So, coach, what is your take on a week of outstanding football?
Well, Chuck.
I'm not Chuck, coach.
Well, Chuck, this was a great week of football. We had defensive helmet tapping galore. Almost sickening the amount of TDs scored this week on some of these pansy-ass teams, Chuck.
I'm not Chuck, coach.
I'll tell ya, Chuck, these guys all played with heart, Chuck. They loved on the helmet. They were slapping ass after each good play, well, all except for one, Chuck.
The Trouts?
Damn straight, Chuck, the Trouts straight up stunk it up this week. That 31-point embarrassment against the Punks reminded me of your loss to Vanderbilt a few years back, Chuck.
You talking about the Razorbacks, coach?
Yeah, that group of losers.
You were the coach of that team, coach. Any other comments about the Punks-Trouts matchup?
Yeah, the Punks mascot looks like he's flipping me off.
How about the Pimps and B-Pow matchup?
Pimps D was rockin', Chuck. The D tore it up. I'm a world champion master texter beta and even I couldn't keep up with the pace. That D was scoring, Chuck. Amazing, just amazing.
How about the Haystacker Long Necks matchup, coach?
Drink more beer, Chuck. You'd have to be drunk silly to enjoy that fiasco. Welcome back to the league, Lirado. The loser's line is that away.
That's tough love there, coach.
Haystackers rule, Chuck. Nothing else to say.
The Slobs and Flagellates matchup was pretty close, coach. What do you think was the difference in that game?
I don't brag, Chuck, but I think superior coaching was the difference here, Chuck.
Did you just say Donna brag?
Well, with 97 kickers, I could see how it could confuse an inferior coach into starting the wrong kicker. In this case, the Flagellates had too many choices and started the wrong kicker, Chuck. Do you know that I actually recruited a kicker once, Chuck? I'm the king of the world, Chuck, king of the world.
Slobs take this one
to the bank, baby.
How about the Pack's domination over the Hellfire, coach?
Hells no, I told that pansy-ass cookie to just pack it and already get it. Get that one, Chuck.
Good grief, man. Do you have any comments on the game or not?
The Hellfire's logo looks like a starfish and Pac-Man fever is running wild on you, Chuck. Go Pack.
I think you mean the swine flu, coach. It is the swine flu that is running wild, not Pac-Man fever.
Hell no, Chuck. Swine flu is for varmints, Chuck. Now the bird flu, Chuck. Now that is something else. The Clucks and the Vultures close it out this week with a couple of bird flu-like performances. The Clucks proved to have the most heart, Chuck, bouncing around the room like a cracked out monkey and throwing the red flag on the Vultures' defensive fumble, Chuck. It was epic, Chuck. Epic.
Well, folks, there you have it, the week that was through the eyes of a fruitcake. Until next week, practice hard, and for God's sakes, all you 30-point weak-ass performers need to go bone up on the waiver wire.